Hi, this is Rachel with Curtis Orchard, here to give you a beekeeping lesson. So I noticed yesterday that this hive here had some issues as far as something called deformed wing virus. And this is caused with the mite count when it's too high, or just in general, mites cause it. Now, mite is the little tiny red speck, which you might have heard me talk about before on our YouTube channel. And this tiny little mite causes so many problems for the hive. It can ruin an entire hive. Imagine having a parasitic mite the size of a dinner plate on yourself. That's the comparison of size. And you can imagine it causes all kinds of problems. So one of the natural control methods is putting this green frame in. Now they've already drawn it out. And these are all extra large cells. So the queen bee is gonna lay only unfertilized eggs in it, and they will all turn into drones. Now the mites, for whatever reason, they know that these larger cells will give them 3 extra days in which to lay their young and produce. So they prefer these drone cells. So that's one of the controls, is we're gonna put this into the hive. The queen will then lay eggs in it, and then the mites will come along and lay their eggs in there. And at 9 days, that's when they will cap it. So we will come back between days 9 and 20. The drones will hatch out at day 24, and that's where we want to catch it. We want to catch them before they hatch out. And then we will take this whole frame and we will freeze it, thereby disrupting the brood cycle. Now we have tons and tons of drones in each hive, so drones are less of a concern of killing as opposed to worker bees, because we're willing to sacrifice a few of the drones in order to keep the hive going. So this is our drone integrated pest management, totally natural method, a great way of reducing the mite load. But you have to stay on it, and you need to put it in your phone and make sure you're checking before those drones hatch out. Otherwise, you've created a mite factory. Your hair is what? I'll see if I can find an example of deformed wing virus. But one of the challenges you can notice, see, there's not a great pattern. So this queen, the pattern looks like that probably because there's a high mite count. So the bees are pulling out the infected mites, which is a good sign, but we also don't want to see a high mite count because it can infect the other hives. So we need to do something about it. And since I'm collecting honey, I don't like to put any other kind of treatment on. So my first method of defense is this completely natural drone trapping. And we will do a new test after the drone trapping to see what our mite counts are. I don't see any with deformed wing virus at the moment, but if I can find one, I will show it to you. Now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it right inside in the brood nest. And then I'll be able to close them up. I've done stuff like in all these frames because I need one to put back. I don't really want to, but if it's just with all that honey. Dying. Thanks for watching the beekeeping update.